San Diego Comic-Con had given us a ton of new details about the upcoming DC Lantern series, along with plenty of other exciting announcements. So in today's video, I'll be breaking down all the latest details, including everything we have learned so far, and DC Studios is literally cooking with this series. Starting with the first detail where Kyle Chandler had revealed about Hal Jordan's relationship with Sinestro, where he said, "It was very interesting because you end up exploring various aspects of their relationship in the past. Much of that, for me, was something quite personal. I created small details for myself about him, which ended up building a very intimate and intense relationship." This is actually a really interesting detail because it sounds like how Jordan and Sinestro aren't just going to be rivals from the start. Instead, DC is exploring the history they shared before everything fell apart. That intimate and intense relationship Kyle Chandler is talking about could mean these two were once close friends, trusted partners, or even like brothers within the Green Lantern Corps. If that's the direction they're taking, it'll make Sinestro's eventually fall and betrayal hit even harder emotionally. Rather than just being another hero versus villain story, we'll actually get to see the bond they once had and why losing that friendship means so much to Hal Jordan. We also got a brand new description for lanterns, and it reveals a few interesting details about the human Green Lanterns on Earth. First, it confirms that Guy Gardner was actually a gym teacher before he was chosen to become a Green Lantern, which is a fun nod to his comic book origins. But the bigger reveal is about Sinestro. According to the description, he was expelled by the Guardians after attempting a cube, and now they're worried about what Hal Jordan may have inherited from his former mentor. That tells me this series isn't just going to be a mystery or detective story. It's also going to explore how Jordan's past and whether he could end up following the same path as Sinestro. It adds a physiological element to the show, with the Guardians questioning if Hal is truly different from the men who trained him. If they handle that story well, it could make for one of the most compelling Green Lantern stories we have seen in live action. And that's not all, because we also got our first look at some leaked Funko Pops for the Lantern series, which may have given us an early look at some of these characters will appear in the show. The leak lineup includes Hal Jordan, John Stewart, and Sinestro. Hal Jordan is shown wearing his classic Green Lantern suit while holding his power battery. John Stewart appears in civilian clothes, suggesting we'll spend time with him before fully becoming a Green Lantern. And Sinestro is rocking his signature pink skin and mustache in what looks like a white prison style uniform. Now, unfortunately, I have actually lost the footage for this part of the video and the ending as well, so I'm going to have to continue from here on my summer vacation. I apologize for that, but thankfully I have all of my filming equipment that I need to film. Overall, I think these Funko Pops look pretty solid. How Jordan's suit looks like it's staying faithful to the comics, which they could have added some black to it to make it look cleaner. And it's interesting that they're keeping Jon Stewart in civilian clothes instead of revealing his lantern costume just yet. If these designs are accurate to the series, it looks like DC is aiming for a comic accurate look while still keeping some of the biggest reveals under wraps. We also got our first look at the Green Lantern power battery, and this is an important piece of Green Lantern mythology. Power battery is one of the most iconic symbols of the Corps because it's what allows lanterns to recharge their rings and maintain their connection to the emotional spectrum. Seeing it brought into live action is a huge moment for fans who have been waiting to see more of the Green Lantern lore explored on screen. From what we have seen, the design looks like it's taking a more grounded and practical approach while still keeping the classic elements that make it recognizable. I'm really excited to see how they use it in the story and how much of the Green Lantern mythology they bring into the DCU. And honestly, after everything we have learned so far, it really feels like DC Studios is building something special with lanterns. From the emotional history between Hal Jordan and Sinestro, to exploring the legacy of the Green Lantern Corps, to finally bringing iconic elements like the power battery into live action, this series has the potential to completely change how fans see Green Lanterns on the big screen. For years, fans have been waiting for a true Green Lantern adaptation that captures the scale, mythology, and emotional storytelling of the comics. And based on everything we have seen at San Diego Comic-Con, it looks like DC might finally be delivering that. If James Gunn and the team can stick the landing, Lanterns could become one of the most important projects in the new DC universe and possibly one of the best superhero series we have ever seen. But let me know in the comments below, are you excited for DC's Lantern series, and do you think this could finally be the Green Lantern adaptation fans have been waiting for? Thank you once again for watching. Make sure to follow me on social media at Indy4Films for more content like this. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And like the Green Lanterns say, in brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my side. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light.